Wow, that took a long time to load up. Hmm. Okay, let me check my live.
Yes, it is your life.
Yep, okay, I see it. Okay. Not quite sure exactly what happened there, but it definitely feels as though my internet is still feeling quite sluggish right at the moment, so let me bring up Genshin Impact here real quick. Move OBS back over. Right. Credentials got knocked out, so okay. Um, I can't remember. I don't normally put in my credentials in Genshin Impact, so and it's not the standard um Strangebo Gym um either, which I know it's seems a bit odd, um but the problem was that when I tried to this was way back in the day when I first attempted playing Genshin Impact, it started up the um, it it started up the video as soon as I when I first started up Genshin Impact. It started up playing the animation for Genshin Impact almost immediately, and I had no time to set up whatsoever the game when it first started, and I'm like going, God damn it! So um it finished up the majority of the animation, or that beginning intro animation, before I could even start recording it. I'm like going, God damn it. So um I had to kind of do a different um I had to use a different um profile to do the recording. So give me in a minute or two,
No problem.
because I'm having some real rough times on internet right at this moment in time. I don't know how bad my connection is right at this moment in time. Like, you know, am I just having like a hard um okay. That was close. Might not. Okay. Let's see.
Jordan, how you doing? I don't know. I'm not.
Okay. Let's see. Let me put it back to live because it looks like we are kind of back again. It's loading everything up, although I don't know how good it is in terms of like internet connection. Like, you know, am I being very robotic or like glitching out on my stream? I don't really know. Hopefully not.
So far, you look fine so far.
Yeah. Oh,
I played any Zelda game.
come on, don't do that.
A long time ago, and
Okay, there was that.
I have not played any.
Okay, characters. Let me see. Okay, it looks like I did get that last set, although, like, you know, I don't know exactly what I got out of it, but I did get 3 more out of that last round,
Nice.
so, so there's, you know, that's some good news anyway. It didn't necessarily screw me up on that one. Um, I'm currently at 29 resin right at this moment in time. Did you want to wait like a little bit longer for like 11 more and do that one more time, or
I
are
already got enough
okay,
that I'm not too worried.
okay,
So I had like set up on artifact.
okay. Um, so I need 4 more of the Vajrata amethyst, so should be able to craft those. And then I need a lot of those core lapis chunks. So,
Yep, same. There's a
um,
chunk for the electro thing. For lapis. Wants a little more work. And also the artifacts are gone.
yeah. Okay. Um, I mean, I would, on one hand, I would say, you know, let's, uh, I kind of wish that we could like team up together for the core lapis, you know, just to kind of collect on more resources on it. But yeah,
Yeah, it's only one per roll.
yeah. I need 41 core lapis, technically. So, but,
Yeah, if they should have something.
Please stay indoors until the storm passes. I
but,
will deal with any urgent outdoor
you know,
business.
The question is, did you want to do like a boss fight that's, um, for the 40? Did you want to do like an artifact for the 30? I think it's 30 for the artifacts, right?
20.
20? Okay.
40 for the bosses, 20 as a Wind Waker. No thoughts because I've not seen my dog. Nintendo.
Wind rises.
And kind of emulation is a bit of a gray area. Try not to mess with that.
Such fair weather. Why don't we do a bit of sunny work? Oh, what sort of work is that, you ask? Well, anything that makes you feel bright and sunny, too.
Emulation is, well, in my opinion, if you own the game already, emulation should be fine. But some companies still don't like that. So, obviously, it's what the issue is, but
I think his stream recently ended.
well, you can hear me again. I can hear you again.
Yeah, I hear you again. I was able to hear you.
Okay. You were able to hear me even though I couldn't hear you?
Yep.
That's positive, I guess. Let's see. Am I still live? Let's see.
That way.
It's looking like I'm still alive, but I don't know, man. I'm having some really bad connections right at this moment in time. I keep on fading in and out on my stream. Not sure what's going on here, but
There's no need to exchange pleasantries.
um,
It's rather pathetic to force a conversation.
it almost
just
makes
to
me
watch
feel as
someone
though I
suffer.
need to cancel the rest of my stream
Spawn
because
fury.
it's not um, I'm not everything's kind of lagging right at this moment in time. Or, like, I had some problems with Genshin Impact, you know, so, not sure what's going on here. Wish I knew.
Ooh, Twilight Princess. That's one I like to. Some.
Okay, it's saying that there's a resource right over here. Although I don't really see one. Keep on talking, my friend. I don't necessarily want to,
Mm,
you know, I'm a little worried that I might, you know, fade out again, and if
yeah, no worries.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled.
I've seen plenty. Good looking art as well.
Okay. Okay. Seeing that there's
What is true? There's some
one
really good
here.
art.
On what?
I'm just getting bonked because I keep on saying that Minna from Twilight Princess has some really good art out there.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see any particular problem with that, but I mean,
Silence.
Yeah, Minna in her real form is hot.
Wretched vermin.
Settle down.
there you go. Get rid of that. Hmm.
Yeah, very much agree with that.
Okay. There's there's one. Okay. Right here.
I would pretty much never see any Nintendo games on PC.
What's up?
No, it's too bad I will never see Nintendo games on PC. There's so many good Nintendo games I would love to play, but they're not accessible.
I don't know if we'll never see them, but I mean, Nintendo will have to really change up its stance. Which,
They never will. They're
yeah,
too proud of their exclusivities.
yeah,
And they brag about it as well. They try to rub it in on all the other. Look how many exclusives we have. What
yeah.
about you guys? Your
Mm,
games are also on PC.
mm-hmm.
And it's not a bad thing. That makes it accessible to a much larger market.
Yeah. I mean, I
They'll probably
and
make more money if they allowed many of those games to be on PC.
but at the same time, it would add a lot more work for them to try to, you know, uh, put the code in for PC. I mean, not to say that, I would love, I would love for them to do that, as well, but, it does take, more effort on their part to try to port to the PC market. So yeah.
I mean, Sega could do it, and so can Nintendo. Nintendo's got a much larger budget.
What the heck?
Give me Bloodborne. I've not played any of those kind of games yet. I do kind of want to try those games out, but who knows when I'll be able to get my hands on it.
Well, the other problem is, even if you did, if you were able to play, um, Nintendo games on stream or something like that, you'd also have to try to get permission from them, which let's face it, is not exactly easy to get either, so.
Yeah, Nintendo really hates their community.
Yeah.
And why bother being in the gaming industry if they're gonna hate on their own customers?
The wind rises.
Yeah, they could at least release those old games that are not even trying to maintain on their own. There's a lot of good old games. They could easily release on PC. I'm not a cute dragon. I'm not. How are things on your end? Stable now?
Stable-ish, I guess? Not quite sure. I mean, I'm not having any, you know, OBS hasn't locked up yet, but I mean, hard to say. Viewpoint.
Yeah, we can record and stream as many as most of the time. Like, they don't care if you're in your right about streaming and making content from those games. But they just don't care. They don't care. If they see their content in any platform, they're just gonna copyright it.
I mean, you know, if you want to do any kind of streaming with, you know, with Nintendo content, it's, you know, you have to basically try to get you have to kind of discuss it with them first, like, hey, can I stream your content, kind of thing.
Silence.
Yeah,
And,
the program for
you know,
that doesn't exist anymore. They got rid of it.
yeah.
Yeah, now they just don't care anymore. They just, oh, you're making content with us? Well, screw you. We're gonna copyright it every last video or stream you make.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah, this
see.
just shows how much Nintendo hates their own community. They even shut down so many fan projects that were gonna be out for free just because.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're going after Palworld, not because Palworld, that's just purely out of spite towards Sony. They're trying to go after Palworld.
Well, if Palworld did infringe on their trademarks, then they have every right to go after them. So.
There just hasn't been any actual trademark infringement. There's a lot of Pokemon clones out there that actually do copyright infringement, but they're so small that they don't bother with them.
Well,
This is just because Sony picked them up. That is still some hate between them and Sony. And they're like, oh, let's go after Power. This way we can humiliate Sony and get a win from them. So, like, it's pretty obvious that it's just because of that. Yeah, there's some other games that are charging money that are Pokemon, like that straight up use the actual Pokeballs from Pokemon.
Yeah.
and they're not doing anything. Heck,
Yeah.
I've seen mobile ads using Pokemon footage for a game that doesn't even have Pokemon, but they're using the Pokemon image,
Yeah.
and they're not doing anything.
Might be under their radar, or I mean,
Oh, they know. They,
you know,
they,
pa you have
it's
to,
so small that they don't care.
yeah, Power World made millions, and so they became, they made themselves a target.
They
So,
make millions, but they're still their own game. They're still within the right to make that game because it's not a straight up copy. No Pokemon asset was used. They're still their own original thing. It's just because Sony picked them up. This has been going on since the PlayStation 1, which was originally gonna be Nintendo PlayStation, but then they backed out because they said, oh no, if we do this, Sony's gonna control us, so let's betray them and go with someone else. And there's been hate since then, because then they made the most most successful consoles, the game, the console war.
mm,
PlayStation 2 still been one of the best-selling consoles of all.
yeah,
And that just made a lot of hate from Nintendo towards Sony.
yeah.
The wind rises.
Yeah, it was good reason the durable ties with Nintendo because they just kept on copywriting things that the makers from wanted to be out there, but because for them, the devs knew it's free advertisement. More people are gonna want to buy because they're getting free advertisement.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry,
Needed to sneeze and didn't really want to sneeze in your ear.
don't worry.
Oh, I think I. Oh yeah, got a sneezing fit.
No, it's not just any character can ride on Kichina's little thing. The Japan's a good thing that Rumble the Hedgehog ties when Nintendo moved on to other consoles. At least that way they don't have to deal with Nintendo's bullshit.
There's apparently one here somewhere. It's like, where?
The wind
They
rises.
have definite problems, they just don't talk about it. They like to handle those behind the scenes.